A lot's changed, but we'll get into that in just a minute. For now, show you the room. Today I've compiled a list of 10 must-haves for your bedroom, and I did make this video a little bit over a year ago, but as y'all can see from just these few clips, my room has changed a ton. So today I'm gonna give y'all all the secret sauce to have your room looking aesthetically pleasing just like mine. And similar to the last video, I'm not gonna be naming off any obvious essentials like a bed or a TV, but this list will have a bunch of items that will not only spice up the look and feel of your room, but will also provide some great daily use and might even change your daily life. Just like number 1 did for myself, which is this standing desk. Now, you may be asking yourself, why do I need a standing desk? No joke, I thought the same exact thing until I got one for myself. Not only does this desk take up a lot less space in my room than what I had before, standing up at my desk also allows me to get my blood flowing for them long editing sessions. Because personally, I spend a lot of time at my desk, and I definitely have days where I struggle to start my work. I find the session a lot easier to start standing up like this. For one, it feels a lot more casual, but sometimes standing up just helps your brain function a little better and lock in your focus. Now, I could literally go on and on why I love my standing desk, but we have a lot to talk about in this video. So if you're interested in getting this exact desk, I will leave the link down below in the description. And this SHW standing desk cost me about $230 Canadian. In my opinion, for a desk, that's clearly pretty good quality. I think that's a great price. Moving on, I just couldn't wait to talk about one of my favorite new additions, which is this overgrown bookshelf. Now, obviously, I didn't buy it like this, and actually the bookshelf isn't new. It was just in a different spot in my old setup. Instead of filling it with shoes, I only had about 4 pairs and paired that with 4 different storage cubes, which held a bunch of my little things. I've now put those in different spots and just kind of used this fully as display. And if you want to do this for yourself, all I did was purchase an 8-pack of grass squares from Amazon, as well as these pretty cheap vines, and it only took me about 5 minutes to set up. So honestly, if you're looking to spice up your room in a unique way, then I think this is something you should try. Now, another great affordable pickup that I honestly love just because it's so simple are these acrylic risers. For a 4-pack of these acrylic risers, it ran me about $20, and I think these are absolutely essential if you have anything that you want to display in a nice way. I have these on top of my bookshelf, and as you can see, it really helps me display these items without just having them in a straight line. It has a very simple use, but if you get the right size, then you can display anything from lenses to sneakers. It's great for decor, and that's why I have it at number 3 on my list. Now, I know for a fact I couldn't make this list and not add one of the craziest additions to my room, because honestly, it sets such a nice atmosphere in this area, and that is my DIY cloud light. That's right, I did this by myself, and honestly, it wasn't too difficult to even do. Starting with the LEDs, I have the Govee neon rope light. These are their newest strips, and honestly, there's no comparison to any other LEDs that I've had. For the price, these are cheaper than the Philips Hue, yet you're not sacrificing any brightness or saturation in the color. In the app, they also have some of the coolest custom settings, so you can always change the vibe in your room to what you're feeling. As for the clouds, if you want to do this yourself, I just purchased some polyester fill and this strong spray adhesive from Gorilla Glue, and from there, it'll take just a little bit of elbow grease and you'll have a dope look like this. In my opinion, it's definitely worth it because it's literally the first thing that everyone mentions when they come into my room. Now, in the last video, I mentioned some great bed sheets as well as silk pillowcases, which can enhance your sleep and the overall look of your room. This time I'm talking about a fleece throw blanket. For most, this may seem unnecessary, but no joke, this is one of my favorite things in my room. Not only is it soft as hell, if you like eating or snacking in your room like I do, it's a great way to protect your actual bed sheets from any crumbs. For me, that's a huge plus because I have white sheets and I like to keep them that way. Another plus for me is the look. I think the black is a great way to contrast my room, and honestly, some nights I prefer sleeping under this because I don't find myself overheating. If that alone hasn't sold you on this purchase, the girls love these soft ass blankets too. Anyways, moving on to number 6, I'm talking this dope LED lamp. When I first purchased this, I may have skipped the instruction manual. Because of that, I didn't even realize how versatile this light even was. It started off in this corner and I had it set upright and really only took advantage of the RGB light. Now, once I moved it behind my mirror, I realized that I could set it up like a regular lamp and that it's actually a dual lamp, meaning on top I could get that RGB and under I could use it like a regular lamp. When I figured that out, I love this lamp so so much more, because whenever I need more light in my room, this bottom light here changes color temperature and gets so much brighter. For only about $60, you can light a pretty decent area of your room, and like all lights, they are a great way to add an aesthetic vibe. It really is about how you use it and balance the room. Number 7 is my version of the very popular Amanda shelves from IKEA. I just so happen to live in a city where there is no IKEA. At the time, the Amanda shelves weren't available on Canadian Amazon, so I went ahead and purchased this 2-pack of white shelves. Now these shelves not only hold some pretty decent weight, but they are also a great way to fill out a blank wall. Now I personally stacked mine vertically, but y'all can definitely get creative with it and create a staggered look, or even put them side by side. Really just do whatever works for you. Also, as you can see, I have a few different things on there, and don't be afraid to go ahead and do that for yourself and make it personal to you. My friend Shaq, for example, the king of apartment pickup, has shoes displayed on his shelf, and it's definitely a great conversation starter. Number 8, in a similar way, is great to add a personal touch to your room and really show off your interest. I have Stranger Things, which is one of my favorite shows, Spider-Man, my favorite superhero, and A$AP Rocky and Tyler, which are 2 artists I really love and draw inspiration from. You can also get something a bit more quality like these plaques, but regardless of what it is, if you have bare walls, that can make your room feel empty, and posters are a great way to fill that space. Now I had to save the best for last, so if you got to this part of the video, not only do I love you, but you're also gonna get a little bit of a bonus. That's because I decided to package my whole closet for number 9 and 10, starting with, of course, the main attraction, the closet-made closet symphony. Now this is the perfect thing if you have a smaller room, because dressers take up a lot of floor space, and if I had 1 or 2 of them, I wouldn't even be able to fit in this bookshelf or this desk. Also, with all the clothes that I have, there's no way I could fit all of that on just a regular closet bar. That's where this closet organizer comes in clutch, because it starts with a base and 2 rods, which is already more space than what you would get. With this base, there are 7 different cubbies, and from there you can add more rods, add drawers, or even a shoe rack. And what's perfect about it is Closet Made sells all these attachments, so you can fully personalize that closet for what you need. And if you want to get yourself the same exact setup that I have, I've made sure to leave all the pieces down below in the description. But that's not all. Inside my closet, I also have 2 other great pickups, starting with this jewelry stand that holds necklaces and bracelets, but also has a nice tray to throw any rings or earrings or whatever other small jewelry that you have. Then I also have this multiple tier glasses rack, and if you're like me and have a lot of sunnies, this is perfect to just store them in a nice and pleasing way. Now I'm finished, and if you got to this point, then you have more than 10 great ideas for your room and have absolutely no excuse to have a basic one. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell. If you're interested in checking out the first video I made where I had 8 other great options, make sure to click right here. And as always, make sure to have a good day. Peace.